you think that Hindu nationalism can pose a threat to religious tolerance and religious freedom in India?
There can be skirmishes, there can be little blips. We are all human, and we have this kind of human failing that we don't like to impose ourselves on others, and we say we are superior and so on, and in a way impose ourselves on people of other religion or no religion. There's always a risk. But let us look at the history of India. Look, this is one of the most magnanimous things we have done. Over thousands of years, we have allowed people of other tradition, other religions to come and coexist with us, live amongst us, practice their own tradition without any imposition, no taxes, no attempt to convert them, nothing. Allowed to practice their own tradition without any imposition. For thousands of years, I'll give the example. The first ancient Syrian Christians who were persecuted, just as the Syrian Christians are being persecuted now, found a home in ancient India, about roughly 1.5 to 2,000 years. They're still there, they live there happily as Christians. The ancient Jews also, when the temple was destroyed, some of them found a home, made a home in India. They're called Yehudis, and they live in India without any difficulty, very much kind of merged into the Indian community. Then the biggest example is the Zoroastrian tradition, a major religion which predates the Hebrew religion, which was visible in Iran, ancient Middle East. That wonderful religion, Zoroastrianism, was about to be demolished. And those people in Zoroastrian tradition were told, the Parsis, they were told, either convert or we kill you. And they were really, some Parsis converted. What else? They want to survive and their families not to be killed. But lots of Parsis jumped on some ships and came to India, Gujarat, near Surat. They landed there and they talked to the king there, and the king said, what will you do? They said, we'll mix up with your own community as if we are part of you. And the wonderful example they used, they took some milk, they took some sugar, they asked the king, now drink the milk, okay, now add the sugar and stir it and drink it now. The king says, it tastes better. They said, see, that's what we'll do. We bring in this kind of sweetness into your society. The king was very pleased, said, come, live with us. So Zoroastrians, the Parsis, have been living with us for, I think, about 1,000 years. And they were really merged in a dramatic manner, and they have been they do major philanthropic work for India. The Tata industry, one of the biggest industries that we've got in India, I think they told me that 60 to 70% of the profit is used for philanthropic work in India. See, magnanimous people. So we looked after them, and they are making sure they repay us. When I do some interfaith events, and there's a Zoroastrian speaker, do you know what he'll say? This is wonderful to hear. He'll get up and say, Mr. Lakhani, the reason why I still Zoroastrian is because of you chaps. You allowed us the dignity to exist with you. And that's why we survived. Otherwise they would have been wiped out. So our track record is AAA. The Baha'is, the Buddhists, where do they find a home? Dalai Lama, where does he live? Not Tibet, India. What about, the Baha'is? Biggest temple of Baha'is is in Delhi, New Delhi. So we have given refuge to people of other religions as well as no religion. When you see somebody who is non-religious, I don't believe in God, religion, we don't vilify them and say, we'll murder you, we'll kill you. We say, okay, fair enough, that's your way. We don't feel nervous about it. So we have allowed the atheists to stay with us as well without any difficulty. So our track record is so good, it cannot get compromised because suddenly some people start waving an orange flag or something. So don't get worked up. There may be little blemish, little blips here and there, but that will happen with any society. Always some, kind of violent element in every society that wants to kind of express itself. But the nation is so mature, you can see the history. The maturity is there, visible. So these people cannot, in a way, be kind of negative towards people of the religion.